Hello friends, welcome to my channel Latest Andro, and in this tutorial we are going to learn about how to call another application's activity from your current application's activity. So far you had already learned how to call an explicitly created activity from your current activity that is already running in your application. So there you need to create an activity explicitly, then you need to call that activity from your current activity of that same application. So that's types of intent usage, or that's types of concepts of intents are commonly known as explicit intents, but in this tutorial where you will going to learn that is known as implicit intents. Okay, so here in this tutorial I am going to show you how to call a built-in applications activity from your current application. Okay, so first of all, here is the same project that you already shown in the previous tutorial. So here where I am calling this second activity from this first activity, and then the second activity returns when you call the OK button, or when you press on the OK button, then it returns to that first activity, and then activity closing activity is closing, means you can exit your application. So first of all I am going to perform these types of operation to call different applications activity from this activity too. So to perform this operation you need to create a design interface. Here suppose button 1, I would like to create different buttons here. First of all, that is web, and I am going to set some text here under this button, that is web browser. I am going to create another button, and I am setting its ID as map, and I am setting its text as map, and I am going to margin it Android layout margin top 40 dp, and I am copying this to create another button, and change his ID as suppose phone dialer, for to call phone dialer, and change its margin top to 80 dp, and I am going to create another button, as choose contacts contacts, yes, and I am set its text as choose contacts, and I am set its margin top as 120 dp. dp means density pixel. Okay, so let's see my design interface. So 2 is map, I am some mistake here, it is phone, so I am change its text as call me now, call me. So now it is fine. So let's towards the codes file, means our Java file of activity 2. I am going to create some button here, button web, for web button to display web browser, then what is map, then phone for phone dialer and contacts. Okay, now create these objects. First of all, web equal to button type, find view by id r.id.web, and I am copying this to do for the same things for another buttons. For map should be initialized here by fetching its map, and I am copying this, pasting this again. For phone, I am fetching the phone ID. Next, I am going to initialize the another object of buttons named contacts, and I am initialize that contacts objects again. Let's see that I am going to set its individual listeners. Web dot set on click listener. I am going to set the all of these buttons on click listener. Okay, by passing the interface object, that is on click listener, new view dot on click listener. Under this method, under this class, virtual class, you need to concrete the on click abstract method. So let's concrete it by writing some instructions onto this method. So first of all, I am going to create an intent here, another intent suppose, and let's initialize that intent object. Intent equal to new intent, and sorry, I am not I do not want to initialize that intent outside. I want to use that intent object for different work. So first of all, I am initialize it to work as to view a web browser activity. I want to display a web browser's pages google.com. Okay, so let's declare its action intent dot action view to view the page. This built-in action can you use? Okay, you can use this built-in action. So next, I am passing a data to request. A data can be passed here for requesting something. Okay, that is http://www.google.com. okay, let's start this activity. Okay, by passing the intent objects. So let's set another buttons on click listener by using the same procedure. I am copying it and pasting it. So this button object is responsible for to display a map activity, Google Maps or any other map that is present in your Android device. Okay, so first of all, I am going to view it like this, and you need to change the data here because map can't understand this URL type request. Okay, map can understand only geo type request. Geo means geographical coordinate. So friends, I am going to use this coordinate 37.827500 for x and y for minus 122.481670 for y. to view and states. So San Francisco, suppose, to view into my Google map or any map. So let's, in the same procedure, in the same manner, I am going to set another listener of my to view a phone dialer. Set on ClickListener view dot on ClickListener. So I just use this like this, okay, and in this I am copying this same procedure and pasting it here. Under this intent, phone dialer can't understand your geo request, means your coordinate request. That's why you need to change your data here so that your phone dialer can understand. Suppose your phone dialer can understand a phone number, you can tell you the phone number by typing your phone number followed by your form or telephone form, like as suppose this is my phone number, you can call me for any request, okay. So no space is there. So then start this activity, and now I am going to create another object, contacts, that is responsible for to choose contacts. So let's contacts dot set on ClickListener, new view on ClickListener, intent equal to new intent, and here you need to view that contact, okay, intent dot action view. So I am forgot to change this because phone number should not be viewed, phone number should be dialed on that phone manager application or phone dialer application. So you need to change your action here as action dial, okay. And here in map you can view your states, different states or countries in your phone, you can view by using this action view action. And in this contacts you shouldn't view anything, you choose something, you choose some contacts. That's why you need to use here an action called action pick, and you need to set another component that is also present an intent, that is called a type component. You need to set its type component as like this, contacts contract dot contacts dot content type. You need to set this type as like this. You need to set the intent objects type as like this to pick a contact by using this action pick, okay. So let's start this intent again. So here you need to start your intent for result. Why? When you choose a contact, then the contact application present in your phone can respond you with a specific result code into your current application. That's why you need to pass the intent that is responsible to choose a contacts by using the method start activity for result. So then the result should be passed in your mobile or your current application by calling a method, overridden method that I already told you in the previous tutorial. So those who are not seeing these, please skip it and go back onto that previous tutorial. Protected, so that method is protected void on activity result int request code int result code, a two integer argument and an intent argument, intent data. Sorry. Now you should override this by calling your superclass same on activity result method by passing these two integer argument and the intent object, and in this procedure you need to initialize another intent. I am going to use that same intent object for new work. Intent, and here I am going to view that contact which you are going to choosing from your phone contacts. I am going to view that types of contact. Okay, so how to view that? You can view that by using the action called intent dot action view, and by passing your data that you picked from your contact that is already stored in your that is already, because your contact application set its result by calling your applications or your activities on activity result method with that intent object. So you need to pass this to view URI dot pass data dot get data dot toString, because in this data your chosen contact is present and you need to get this data after converting it string format, and then this intent object can initialize here and you can start this to view your chosen contact. Or when this operation is done, start activity for result, you can also toast here a message for choosing a contact successfully chosen or not, whereas the contact is successfully chosen or not. Okay, by using this syntax toast dot make text this and your text data dot get data dot toString and toast dot length long, and you need to display it by calling the method show which is present on the toast component. Okay, so let's start our applications. So my emulator is running here, my application building is running in my studio, and wait a minute, then you can see that my application is running in my emulator. So I am skipping it, and my in my emulator, and after a few seconds it is going to run. So let's click on the next button, and you see that the second activity is calling here, and when you click on the web browser, then the browser opening the page google.co.in is opened here, and click back on it and click on the map. Unfortunately handling data has stopped because I think that there is no map is installed in my emulator, so that's why it can't work. So let's on the call me. You see that my number is dialing here automatically from our application. So let's choose a contacts. So here is no contact in my emulator, that's why it can't work. I am telling you, after installing map and after choosing some contacts, okay, after loading some contacts in my emulator. So to understand the application of contacts, how to choose contacts, I am already loading a contacts in my emulator. So let's see, click on the choose contacts and I am choosing my contacts here, and it shows the toast that my contacts is selected. And now the action view is called from my from my activity. When contacts call, as a result my activity is on activity result method, and then it can view, and then I am viewing this contact by using action view action to create a new intent. Okay, so let's start, and then it starts this activity. So now this activity is starting here. So you see that how to call another application, sorry my friends, because you need to close that second activity, because the processing is not completing. So far you notice that you need to close the second activity by clicking on the OK button, then you can close your application, so that your application can closing its feature completely. So by the way, you learn here about how to call built-in applications activity from your application. Okay, so this is called implicit intents. So if you like my videos, please like, comment and share, and don't forget to subscribe my channel, and you can click also on the bell icon so that you can find the latest notification from my channel. Okay, so stay happy, stay cool. Thanks for watching my video. Let's bye.